Salut à tous, vous êtes connectés sur votre chaîne préférée BON. Hi fellow viewers, you're watching BON. Welcome to share my daily tricks for learning Chinese. My name is Francis Tchiégué and I'm so glad to have you there today so we can clear more mysteries about this beautiful and actually easy Chinese language. Alors, si vous êtes prêts, installez-vous, ça va commencer. Over 3 centuries before Christ, the great Chinese philosopher Mencius said, 尊贤使能，俊杰在位, which means a king should respect virtuous persons, employ capable persons, and put outstanding persons in post so as to give full play to their wisdom and capabilities. Hi again, 大家好. Welcome back on BON. You're watching Tricks for Learning Chinese. And today we'll go one step ahead in the simplest way to introduce yourself in Chinese. It's quite easy. The only thing you need to have in mind now and always is the basic 4 tones. Because any syllable you pronounce in Chinese uses one of those 4 tones. Let's say you never studied any Chinese before. It doesn't matter. Let's say you're starting from 0 right now. In this case, here's the password. Ah. Get the 4 tones and you're in. Those are like 4 short pieces of music. The whole Chinese oral language, oral vocabulary, uses only these 4 tones. Well, in the spoken Chinese language, you can't pronounce any word without using the tone. The right tone, I should say. So remember, Those are the 4 basic tones you should have in mind. So about introducing yourself, we saw that in Chinese, 名字 stands for name. We saw it last time. 名字 means the name. And name here includes, of course, the surname and the given name. So I would say, for instance, 我的名字叫 Francis Tchiégué. That means my name is Francis Tchiégué. 我的名字叫 Francis Tchiégué. We saw 我, the very first syllable. 我 means I, me. It also means me. So 我的 means my. Like when you say my mother. 我的妈妈, my mother. 我的妈妈. You would say 我的爸爸. That means my father. So 我的名字 means my name. 名字. 我的名字叫 Francis Tchiégué. You see? And when you say 叫 in this sentence, you have 我的名字叫 and then you put the name, Francis Tchiégué. 叫 means to call in Chinese. It also means to be called. So 我的名字叫 Francis Tchiégué. Literally, it's like if you are saying, my name is called Francis Tchiégué. But here it's not a matter of vocabulary, of grammatical structure. My name is Francis Tchiégué. 我的名字叫 Francis Tchiégué. And actually, in the oral language, of course, you can make it shorter. You often hear people saying, 我叫, and they add the name. I would say, 我叫 Francis Tchiégué. 我叫. Just 2 syllables. You don't need the whole sentence. 我的名字叫 is also correct, but it's kind of formal. You say 我叫. It's correct too. So if you ask me, 你叫什么名字? That is, what's your name? 你叫什么名字? I would reply, 我叫 Francis Tchiégué. 你叫什么名字? Can you answer? I'm asking you, what's your name? 你叫什么名字? Let's say your name is Mr. John Wayne. John Wayne. Why not? You say, 我叫 John Wayne. Very simple. Now, try to tell your name using Chinese. You can just actually try to do it, and it's so easy. You just need to remember those 2 syllables. Only 2 syllables. 我叫 plus your name. And that's it. You say, 我叫, and then you add your name. Can you try to repeat it right now after me? 我叫. Actually, you should make it melodical. You repeat exactly this way. If you say something like, 我教, it's wrong. It's not right because 教 means something else. Remember, we're always talking about these tones. 我教, we have the third tone and the fourth tone. 教, 教, 我教. So next time you meet a Chinese friend, you can practice by asking him, hey, 你叫什么名字? You can practice, you can repeat this short sentence. It's just like 5 or 6 syllables. 你叫什么名字? 你叫什么名字? You can try to repeat after me. 你叫什么名字? You see? It's not difficult at all. Let me write it on the board for you. You can complete the tone marks by yourself at home. Why not try this? Listen to the way you pronounce it so you can have the marks. 你叫什么名字? 你叫什么名字? You see? 你叫什么名字? So what are the tones? Have you written it? Okay, let's write it together. 你, this is the second tone. 叫, 叫 is the fourth tone. And by the way, you remember we said when you have many many syllables together, and you have to write a tone marks, you put the tone marks on the syllable, on the vowels that requires a bigger opening of the mouth. I-ao, 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 you see? The A here, A, requires a bigger opening of the mouth. So, the tone marks goes on the A. 什么名字? Now, actually this word, the, that means actually, it means word. It belongs to the fourth tone. You say the. But when you add with ming, it is mingzi. It becomes a neutral tone. We saw it too. So here, you can either put this or not. It will be right. So you see how simple it is. Very easy, right? And about this, remember the conversation we saw last time about two people who just met and who started a conversation. Something very simple. In English, it gives something really just simple. As simple as in Chinese, I would say. You have a guy and a girl. So it goes like this. Hello. Hello. What's your name? My name is Dinah Wills. And you? My name is Jack Stone. Nice to meet you, Jack. Nice to meet you, Dinah. You see how simple it is, right? It's a very simple, short conversation that we can have every day. But let's do this in Chinese.
你好。
你好。
您叫什么名字？
我叫 Dinah Wills。你呢？
我叫 Jack Stone。
很高兴认识你 ，Jack。
很高兴认识你 ，Diana。
That's actually the more common way to make an acquaintance. So it just goes fluently. We have been using the sentences that we saw, like 你叫什么名字? What's your name? And the other person replied, 我叫, like my name is, and then told the name.
你好。
你好。
您叫什么名字？
我叫 Dinah Wills。你呢？
我叫 Jack Stone。
And at the end, you have this expression like, nice to meet you. 很高兴认识你. 很高兴认识你. You see, very simple. 很高兴 means very happy. But in this context, it means like, nice to meet you. 很高兴认识你. 认识 means to get acquainted with.
很高兴认识你 ，Jack。
很高兴认识你 ，Diana。
But in a formal context, let's say you meet a VIP, you're not just going to say, 你叫什么名字? That's much appropriated for friends or for mates, you know. Let's say you meet your teacher for the very first time and you want to ask him his name. You would say, 您贵姓? 您贵姓? Actually, 姓 means surname. And gui means actually great, honorable, important. In the context of gui xing, it means what's your honorable name? What's your honorable surname, I should precise. The first syllable here, nin, is the polite form of you. So you can say nin gui xing. The shortest way is to say just to say gui xing. You can just cancel the first nin and you make it simpler. Gui xing. What's your great surname? And you know, in English, I would directly reply, well, my surname is Tchiégué. That's all. But in Chinese, you have a deep and ancient culture of modesty. The speaker will never directly tell you, well, my name is this. He will always reply trying to belittle himself. Like, oh, my dishonorable surname is. Try to say it with the right tones. It's very important. You have to say it with the tones. We can try it together. You have to say it, to pronounce it loud, to catch this right melody. You should say it right, and you should say it loud. So, let's try to repeat. 您贵姓? And the reply would be 免贵姓张, for instance. So let's take an example with a Chinese name, a full Chinese name. Like the famous Kung Fu actor Jet Li. You know, we call him all over the world Jet Li. But his full name is Li Lianjie. So if you ever have a chance to meet Jet Li in the street, or let's say somewhere in New York, you can practice today's sentences. You'll ask Jet Li, 您贵姓? And he will probably very modestly reply, 免贵姓李. And then you can take over. 你叫什么名字? Like, what's your full name? And he will tell you, 我叫李连杰. That's the right traditional Chinese way. You can have more practice with your own name with anyone around you. You can even do it by yourself as well. We saw it. You can create 2 characters and start to speak like 你好,你好,您贵姓?免贵,我姓杰. And so on. It's very easy. It's not complicated. So tomorrow we'll go into more development with more interesting cases. We'll see how to ask in Chinese, where are you from? Like, are you from US, from France, from Cameroon, from China, etc. Don't miss the appointment. 好了，那我们今天的节目到这就要结束了。感谢您的收看，让我们明天同一个时间不见不散。So let's make it again tomorrow on BON same time. I'm Francis Tchiégué. Thanks for watching. Au revoir, à demain. Bis morgen. 再见。明天见。我也有一个自己减压力的方式啊。你把手指啊，你往后面这样，到这里。哎呦，再拿最大的，慢慢呼吸，再换手。Again, 大家好. Welcome back on BON. You're watching Tricks for Learning Chinese. And today we'll go one step ahead in the simplest way to introduce yourself in Chinese. It's quite easy. The only thing you need to have in mind now and always is the basic 4 tones. Because any syllable you pronounce in Chinese uses one of those 4 tones. Let's say you never studied any Chinese before. It doesn't matter. Let's say you're starting from 0 right now. In this case, here's the past Over 3 centuries before Christ, the great Chinese philosopher Mencius said, 尊贤使能，俊杰在位, which means a king should respect virtuous persons, employ capable persons, and put outstanding persons in post so as to give full play to their wisdom and capabilities. Hi. Salut à tous, vous êtes connectés sur votre chaîne préférée BON. Hi fellow viewers, you're watching BON. Welcome to share my daily tricks for learning Chinese. My name is Francis Tchiégué, and I'm so glad to have you there today so we can clear more mysteries about this beautiful and actually easy Chinese language. Alors, si vous êtes prêts, installez-vous, ça va commencer. What? Ah. Get the 4 tones and you're in. Those are like 4 short pieces of music. The whole Chinese oral language, oral vocabulary, uses only these 4 tones. Well, in the spoken Chinese language, you can't pronounce any word without using the tone. The right tone, I should say. So remember,